Hi students, this is Suchadata teaching economics to class 11 and here I am with the third chapter of your statistics book and the name of the chapter is Organization of Data. In the chapter before this, we read about the difference between sampling and census. In this particular chapter, we are going to discuss about the classification of data. If you keep your books in the book rack in an haphazard manner, it will be very difficult for you to find out which is your history book, which is your economics book, which is your bio book. But supposing you put your books in some order, for example, as science book, SST book, maths book, it will be easy for you to find out where your book is. Similarly, when we classify data, it is easier for us to derive the information that we are trying to. Well, the raw data which we get first of all is not at all meaningful, but when it is classified, that is the time it becomes meaningful. For example, if I say there are 20 students in a class and they have got marks as 18, 16, 19, 20, say 75, 83 and I bring down the marks of 20 students. It is very difficult for me to find out which student has got the least marks, who's got the highest marks, which is the student who has got the marks at the midpoint and so on. Thus, when the data is there in a raw shape, it is in this manner, but we have to classify this data in order to make it meaningful. Well, organizing or classification of data, as I said, is essential because otherwise we cannot derive the information which we are looking forward to. Each division of data, that is 20, 18, 16, 75 is called as a class. And this, when it is grouped, when it is arranged, the process is called as the classification. Now, why do we need to classify data? If we have to be more clear about it, we must understand that the data needs to be classified because this makes it simplified. A simple data is very easy to understand and thus this is the requirement of statistics. Besides, the utility of the data can be achieved only if it is arranged, if it is classified and not in a haphazard manner like this. It also gives it the shape of distinctiveness and it is very easy for a person to compare the data with other datas or within the data the figures if it is presented in a classified manner. The data also becomes very effective because the information can be derived instantly and that is why the classification of data is required. Now, this what you are seeing is the raw data. If I have to present it in a classified manner, I am going to either put it in an ascending order or going to put it in descending order and thus this is how we will know that the data is not now in a raw form because then I will be putting as 16, 18, 19, 20 or say from upwards 75, no, it will be 83, 75 and so on. This is how we have to present the data either in ascending or descending order when it has to take the shape from the raw data to a classified data.